Hey guys, back again in this series. Here's this question that I always kind of I didn't dig this question. This is a question Jobs asks you in an interview. The 5 year question. Yeah, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know. Because see, recovery has given me this new insight about expectations and looking at stuff way down there that ain't even here yet. You know what I'm saying? So my views about like where do I see myself? Listen, I see myself in the here and now, right? As long as I continue to stay out of the way and let the right universe guide and drive where I go, right? I'm gonna wind up wherever the purpose is for me to be in 5 years. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Coming out of detox and rehab, and I did that 1 year clean. And one of my counselors said, "Wow, you speak very well, Mr. Bowles. Why don't you become a KSAC?" So me, I'm thinking, oh, that's the graduation for staying clean for a year. You can become a counselor. So I go to school to try to do the KSAC thing. I sat in there for 2 weeks and said, I'm not feeling this. This ain't for me. So in school I was at, I heard them talking about SERP and CRP, Certified Recovery Peer Advocate. I thought it was a sandwich. I did. I thought it was a circle because where I was going to school was by Bowling Green, and they had these fancy Indian restaurants down there, and I thought circle was like a wrap. So I asked, did it come with cheese? I wanted some cheese, some lettuce, tomato on my surpa. And the director happened to be walking by me and it's like, Mr. Bowles, what are you talking about? I said they were going to get a surpa, and I was asking, can I get mine with cheese? She said, come here, come here. So she let me sit in the recovery coach class, and whammo, I said, I'm in the wrong class. I'm supposed to be in this class because this little old Scottish lady was talking about recovery. Recovery. We are here for recovery. And man, when she gave me what the lanes were about, clinical counselors do treatment, SERPAs, we do ongoing recovery. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do ongoing recovery, right? One thing led to another. I became a Serpa P, and I got a gig at a joint that I'm still at today. I took a state exam. I became a full Serpa. Next thing you know, I'm still at that joint, and I created a music program there because that's what it was. I made up of that kind of material thanks to the right universe. Next thing you know, now I'm recovery services coordinator, all at this same gig. These steps. And come September 7th, guys, I have got accepted into SUNY Empire State College pursuing a BA in psychology. And so I'm looking at 5 years from now, Dr. Bowles. How about that one? Like I said, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, right? Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I don't care because it ain't even here yet. But everything that's going on in my life has been right, and I had nothing to do with that but provide the action. The thought processes, the spirit behind it, the motivation behind all of that came from the right universe. And I just got out of the way. And I allowed it to go first. And when the coast was clear, come back and get me. You feel what I'm saying? So where I see myself in 5 years, yeah. Dr. Bose, yeah, after I get that BA in psychology and I go on to get the master's and then I get the doctorate kind of thing happening. And because of my profession, because I'm a professional where I'm at, I get into an accelerated course. Oh, this is without my permission. I get to accelerate through the degree program. In other words, my associates will be coming in 7 months. Associates already. And then my BA will be within the next 2.5 years. So that leaves the master's for another 7 months. And then after that, I can work on that doctorate, which I know is going to take, maybe 2, 3 more years for the doctorate piece. But when I come out of this in the next 5 years, or maybe even 6, is to have that title, Dr. Troy Edward Bowles, right? So I'm looking at a cat that slept on the one train, various park benches, various abandonments, We call them abandoned, meaning it was abandoned houses, right? Cars, that sex, drugs, and rock and roll lifestyle where I thought I was living, and oh boy, um, to Dr. Troy Edward Bowles. Thanks to the right universe having a purpose for me, connecting me into relationships with the right people who moved me along in my process, valuing the things that have come my way, and remember first and foremost, my recovery comes first, and that I have not arrived because I have addictive personality, that I'm prone to be obsessive and compulsive in any area of my life that I get excessive with. All right, I keep that first and foremost. So the next 5 years of my life is going to be guided all the time by that right universe. And my hope is that in those 5 years, 6 years, whatever Dr. Bowles will be the outcome, right? So yeah, where do I see myself in 5 years? I don't know, because I live just for the day, one day at a time. My hope, though, in 5 years, you heard Dr. Troy Edward Bowles, Doctor of Psychology. Hmm? You too. How can I support you? How can I help you get there too? How can I share some of this with you? That's what it's all about, right? All right. Catch you in the next series, guys. Peace.